So, as usual, I was scrolling through the AIagentstore.ai website today looking for, the best tools out there for you.
Right, the regular check-in.
Yeah, exactly. And today we're looking at a framework called AtlasClaw. We really want to unpack this thing because it's a free Apache 2.0 open source tool, but it's specifically for building multi-user agents that actually execute real work.
Not just generating polite text, right?
Yeah.
The fundamental shift in architecture.
Right, because the page explicitly highlights an 80% autonomy level, which is frankly a massive claim.
It really is.
Yep.
Standard AI just generates language, but AtlasClaw is built for governed execution.
Governed execution. Okay, break that down for me. Like, how does it do that without completely destroying a corporate network?
Well, what's fascinating here is the internal decision-making loop. When you give it a complex goal, it doesn't just guess the whole path at once.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it relies on modular code blocks called skills.
Huh.
So it runs the first skill, reads the actual response from your servers, and then autonomously decides the next step based on that live data.
Wait, so it's constantly evaluating its own output to navigate the workflow?
Exactly. It's adapting on the fly.
I mean, I have to push back hard right there, though.
Okay, go for it.
The profile says this is entirely open source. Anyone can look at the underlying code.
Right, the Apache license.
Yeah. So if this framework has the autonomy to execute real operations on enterprise infrastructure, aren't you basically handing bad actors a beautifully documented map to hack your internal systems?
I mean, that is the most common fear with autonomous tools. But the open source nature actually works in your favor here.
How so?
Because the global developer community is constantly auditing and patching the core engine. But the real answer to your security question comes down to how IT connects it to the network.
Okay, I'm listening.
AtlasClaw relies heavily on a webhook-based architecture.
Ugh, webhooks. So instead of giving the AI like a VIP access badge to wander the entire building,
Right, no free roaming.
the DevOps team essentially builds a pneumatic tube system. The AI can send and receive really specific requests through those tubes, but it physically cannot step out to soup around the payroll database.
That is the perfect way to visualize it. The webhook acts as a digital tripwire.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the AI framework never actually holds your core administrative passwords. It just sends a structured signal, a payload, to a specific web address that your team controls.
And then your internal servers verify that signal and they perform the action.
Exactly. You are wrapping the AI in a tightly governed environment. You define the exact boundaries of what it is allowed to touch.
Wow, that completely reframes the risk. You get, the speed of an autonomous worker helping multiple users through complex workflows, but the systems you already trust remain the ultimate authority.
Yeah, exactly. Which actually leaves us with a pretty critical question to consider about the future of work.
Oh, hit me.
If open source frameworks like AtlasClaw can securely and autonomously execute complex enterprise tasks through these governed channels, will traditional software dashboards eventually become obsolete?
Oh, wow.
Right. Why navigate through 10 different screens and drop-down menus when you can just verbally instruct the agent to run the entire workflow?
The end of the dashboard. That is a brilliant thought to leave on, just speaking your workflows into existence. To read more about AtlasClaw and to explore the framework for your own team, head over to AIagentstore.ai. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for rating the podcast. We really appreciate it.